Okay guys, I'm here today with Heath Pedigo, huge honor for me, and Franco, the Peruvian because you were the student of Tony de Souza who invented the Peruvian choker. That's the Peruvian necktie. Yeah, no, that's awesome. And guys, today Heath is gonna show us here one of the techniques from the new instruction that he is filming, which is the purple belt no gi curriculum that you guys use at Daisy Fresh.
Yes, sir.
And guys, this move is gonna show is really cool. So it's like it's the most controlling sit-up guard passing, and you did on me like it's almost like a mix of front headlock, and I had nothing to do when you had a bunch of opportunities to attack me. And can you show it?
Yeah, I do believe that this was. I've never seen anyone do this before ever.
Yeah, that was new to me as well.
This is made in Mount Vernon, and it's one of those positions that you can get in very, very often. I'll show real quick on Franco so you can see, and then or would you rather me do it on you?
Do on Franco first.
Okay. So Franco is my newest black belt. As you said, he is from Peru. He's an amazing, amazing instructor. He actually teaches on this instructional. We just actually finished it, and he teaches the Peruvian necktie. It is the best instruction I've ever had in my life. This is why I brought him here to share. You have to build the people with the best answers to your questions around you, and then you can have the greatest system. That
I agree.
Right? So HP, which means what?
Heavy pressure or?
Well, who knows? Okay, so here's the system. Franco actually rolls like this. He has wide legs. That actually makes it even easier, guys, when they are wide. I'm going to actually just have him tighten up a little bit. This actually doesn't help me. It actually hurts me. So here, one thing, the sit-up guard is so much more important. People will put their hands on the mat. They'll do whatever. They just are really comfortable sitting up now. If I push Franco back, okay, now I can get into a lot of headquarters positions, and I can start passing and moving around, etc., right? So everyone is sitting up now, and they are getting attacked, especially as grappling and jiu-jitsu changes. Leg lock attacks are just the new boom for everybody, right?
Yep.
So everybody wants to pull, and they want to get underneath you. So they are almost, in a way, constantly trying to come forward and not wrestle up. As we talked about in the blue belt, no gi curriculum that's on Fanatics, it's very, very rare that anybody checks the posture. So you'll hear me yell at the guys, check the posture, check the posture. And what that means is I've pushed Franco, he won't go down. I went to flip Franco, he won't go down. I have tried to move him, get around him, and I'm just struggling. He's following me with very, very good posture and dexterity with his legs. He has really, really good guard retention. I know this, even when I push him down, he pops right back up. So it's very, very hard to deal with. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to start to stiff arm, and these are just some small setups. And exactly like in wrestling, if we were on the feet wrestling, I treat this the same way that I would with collar ties, okay? So I basically want to collar tie Franco and get his head down. And I want to get into a sprawling front headlock position without allowing Franco to get out of the position he's in. And here's the thing, guys. If I just do this alone to Franco, so Franco, get up, meaning like try to sit out. Okay, like use your legs, like try to get up, do what you do. That's what he has to do, guys. He has to sit on his leg. So there are many steps to this. What you can't do is when you're here is you have to get this underneath you and come forward. If the pressure is being pulled down here, Franco can no longer, your opponent, pull their leg in and sit up on it. They also can't fall this way or fall this way because, so right now, if you're at home and you're watching this and you're doubting this at all, sit in this position, pull your own head down, and now I want you to try to get your legs out. You cannot put them behind you anymore in that position. And all it takes is just a very small level of degrees of being pulled forward with your posture. And that is a game-changing thing. People are constantly, like I said, going forward. When I'm passing the guard, they're going forward. I am a huge fan of the snap and putting him into the front headlock. The way that we're going to do that, guys, is here. I'm not just going to snap the head. That's a big mistake people make. They'll pull, now Franco pulls back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to also fight the hands. If I pull his shoulder, just like this, I want you to watch his ears and his posture. It comes down a little bit, okay? So I'm going to snap the hand and the wrist and the head, which we also talk about on the instructional, the same stuff from standing. Like I said, I'm always, guys, really low risk, high reward. And this is one of those things. If this didn't work, Franco would just scoot back, nothing lost. So instead of just checking the posture and pointing his head, we are going to pop at the hand and the head at the same time. I'm going to move, we're going to pop and put it down. Okay, even if Franco starts to pull it back up, I am replacing my hand with my body and I am sprawling. At the same time, the same hand that I pulled the head down with is going to go in on the side of the neck here, just like it would if I were going to do a guillotine or a Peruvian necktie. Got him? Okay, and my other hand is going to go on the outside. This isn't of super importance here, guys. I'm just going to want to end up in this position, which I'll show you shortly. So one more time, just on the snap, I'm stiff on him, I'm kicking his legs, I'm moving, and I can't get him back. So now we're going to snap. Snap the wrist, snap the head. I don't want to be on the back of the neck, I want to be on the crown. Why? On the back of the neck, lift me up, Franco, and look up. He could actually pick me up if we were standing. If I'm on the crown, so go up. With very little resistance now, I can hold his head down because I am on the crown. This is much more effective, and it's much harder for him to look up. I can hold it down much easier when we're on the crown, okay? Same as like Muay Thai fighters. They don't knee from back here, they're here on the crown, okay? So we're gonna snap down, 1. Okay, immediately replacing. As it's going down, I am going down 2. Hand placement over one arm, over the neck. So 1, 2. Now my hands, guys, I'm gonna get on my knees for just a second so Bernardo and you guys can see. My hands are going to go over, and the back part of my hand is going to go underneath Franco's hamstring, and I'm going to curve it up, making a, like this. Like I'm waving at the camera here. On both sides, I would not be on my knees. I'm just showing you. And we are not behind the knee, but above the knee. So guys, I'm pressuring down, and I'm not just driving forward. I'm still driving Franco down and forward, like I'm trying to scoot him on the mat, okay? So Franco, I want you to give me the same resistance that you would as if you were kind of trying to get up there, okay? So don't necessarily let me push you down. Do, once we get into the position, the posture that you would try to do, okay? So when you guys are working on this at home, be a good partner as well, meaning don't just lay your face into your lap. It's pretty uncomfortable anyway, but be a good partner so the person can really feel and understand the power and pressure of the position, okay? So I'm here, I snap Franco down, and we're gonna get into the position. Now guys, I'm making him like a crab. Okay, so I'm scooting. So just do what you would do, Franco. He's trying to get up, he's trying to get out, and all I do is walk and keep my feet on the outside. I do not want my feet, Bernardo, to come on the inside. I want to keep them on the outside. I'm driving, I don't want to grab the head, I don't want to grab anything at all. No matter what he does with his arms, that's what makes the position great. The only reason we're going next to the neck and over the arm is because later on, and in the instructional, there are a lot of neck attacks that should be illegal, because you could really tap someone really bad, if you know what I'm saying. So like, even when I teach this position in the gym, we fall off to the side because there's no escape. Once the person is like this and they're down and your pressure is on them, just this alone, if I didn't have the legs and Franco was moving, he's very flexible, guys, like just this alone. And it's such an easy position to get into that I just don't think most people haven't talked about. So my arms, my forearms, guys, are moving out and up just a little bit so I can make him walk like a crab, okay? So walk like a crab, like when you see a crab on the beach, okay? Snap down, open him up and lift, and now I can start to walk him. After you circle, be comfortable in the position, and then you can start to see a lot of the attacks that are on there. Guys, we can get into so many different attacks on there. There are crucifix positions that are amazingly so simple and so easy to get the finish from. I will go ahead and show just like a cradle pass that you can use from there, but you can do the necktie, which is in the video. You can do guillotines off to the side, but what you don't want to do is go for the guillotine and fall backwards, because this only helps the person escape. At this point, once the posture is broken, he is completely smashed and cannot get out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Bernardo get you into the position. And Bernardo, remember, snap, 1, 2, 3. And now you're just going to walk him. You're sprawling, kind of driving forward, and then your legs are just walking on the outside. I just want you to do the position first, and then I'll show you the
Heath, and a quick parenthesis here, like I can see the value of this position, because one thing that I hate when people do on me is like I love the single leg half guard, right? So people come here in the single leg. I hate when people do this, you know, like
it's the worst.
Once they control the head, they control the body, kind of thing, you know, like so. So I do see a lot of value in placing the hand in, you call the crown, right?
Yeah.
The hand in the crown of the head.
Very much.
Because it's really hard to do anything when they get there.
Yes.
So I think this is pretty much a version of what I just showed, but from the sit-up guard. Right?
Yeah. So what I've done is I've never seen anyone put their chest down while their legs are out. I don't think anyone ever expects this either, because
I'm expecting that you're gonna try to smash my guard, not that you're gonna mess with my head, you know, like
or
maybe jumping a guillotine or something
all of
like
those
that.
things, or to even snap them into the front headlock. And as soon as you go underneath the legs, now Franco's hips are stapled.
So I use one hand in the crown and I push.
Let's go. Yeah, and you're also gonna snap down at the wrist as well.
With the other hand.
You know, let me show you right real quick as we talked about. So real quick here, if Bernardo and I tie up, this is also some things that are on the DVD. One of the biggest mistakes people make here, guys, you're getting two in this video, is they snap here. Yep. Okay, the wrist is the only thing that matters.
Yep.
Okay, the wrist is what keeps me in. Your arm from here to here, guys, the elbow, and especially at the Masters Worlds, you watch guys pull each other back and forth, finally one gets tired. Here, I push Bernardo away, keep it really good, just like you would. And I am snapping here now, guys, at the wrist, not the elbow. So push. Good. That's the difference. Good. Hands on the mat, we're in the front headlock position. Same thought with this, Bernardo. We're here, I can't get him, I'm pushing him away. Okay, snap, down.
Good.
Okay, if you come under the arm, no, it doesn't matter, just go. Here, sprawl, drive. And this is what no one's expecting. They might expect this because now Franco could sit out.
Yeah.
Okay, but once I take this out, this is what no one's done or is doing. Now when Franco tries to sit out, he's thinking,
really hard.
Oh shoot, I'm in very, very, very big trouble, okay? So.
All right, so let me see here. So go here.
Snap.
And now where this hand goes here, this hand goes here.
Yes, so
that's the game.
Immediately, try not to put your hand on the mat, Bernardo. As soon as you snap, I want you to immediately go under. Now I want you to open up his, while you're putting the pressure on. How do you feel, Franco?
Stop.
Okay.
And now from here, I have a bunch of options,
So
right?
just circle. Okay, you tried to escape, Franco, a little bit. He's going to keep opening your legs. Okay, now I want you to I want you to put a little pressure on him there, Bernardo. Put his face on the floor. Don't hurt him. And open his legs up. You got to keep that pressure on. Okay, so now that you understand that, that's the pressure. Guys, look, he's stuck. He looks it's kind of funny, actually. Okay, Bernardo's showing off now at this point. All right, all right, so we got him snapped down. We're going to do the guard pass from there. And at home, you're thinking, WTF. That's what the kids say, right? It's a very weird position. That's what makes jiu-jitsu great. New, weird positions. Okay, so I'm here. I snap Franco down, and I'm here and here. So, guys, I can't express to you enough opening and pushing these legs out. When you do anything like move, you can't let off the legs. So here's what we're going to do. So, Randy, follow me. I'm going to circle around to this side. And what we're going to do is I'm going to slowly turn my hand over to cradle and pull in Franco to guarantee this guard pass, okay? So Franco, give me good posture, just like you would, trying to get out here. So I'm just gonna start walking. I'm gonna start walking around. And as I turn, I'm going to grab his leg here. So I'm turning this over and grabbing here. So one more time from this side. As I start to cut the corner and I know I need to pull him, I'm gonna turn, grab underneath the hamstring. Our legs are going to just keep circling, they won't stop. And I am going to row or pull Franco into me and cradle him, okay? So I'm here, okay, Franco, just do what you do. I'm going to start to circle. Now pull, and I can, from here, guys, I can sit Franco in my lap, okay? I can pass the guard, smash him. I can take the hand, enter the hand. The best part about this is his arm is readily available. Also, guys, if they're super, super athletic and they would start to try to get up, I can just switch to an underhook, and we are in full control.
So that's awesome.
Bernardo,
can you show the crucifix as well? I love that one.
Okay. All right, we're showing the whole. All right, we'll do it. That's 3 moves. 3 moves. All right, so here we go. Real quick. All right, so I'm here, getting him there, gonna pop, get him down. I start to come out, and you're thinking, what if they reach? I want him to reach. I don't let go. If he reaches or he gets his arm out at all, I'm just going to come around to this other side for me, Randy. Best cameraman in the game. I'm going to use my hand to just simply feed 1,
That's awesome.
2.
Man, that's incredible.
But now, there's some details here that are important. Real quick, guys, I cannot remove this hand. This is the biggest mistake in crucifixing, okay? If I take this, pushing his head, running my hand down his spine, okay? Also reaching to get this here. I'm stretching him now. If I stop stretching him, escape, Franco. That's what's going to happen, okay? So I have to run this down. That's why I don't like to switch to the Kimura.
Yep.
From here, I like to stretch him here like he's literally on a crucifix, and I'm pushing his neck this way. So now when he goes to escape, I'm good,
yeah.
even if he pulled me over. Now I would slowly start to switch to get wrist control when I can, or I can take this out once he's up, and now I can switch to 1 arm choke. My thumb is gonna come in, like I'm gonna do this, okay? Come across here, and I'm gonna start crawling. And now, guys, I'm going to switch to over the wrist, not on the wrist, over the wrist and on the hand. My fingers are gonna go underneath the palms. We're here, I'm stretching, just escape. And I'm just crawling slowly to finish the choke, okay?
No, that's awesome.
It's my favorite crucifix. It's my favorite crucifix setup. So, real quick, Bernardo, I just want you to stretch, and I want you to pull him in so they can see at home how easy the pass is, okay?
So I pull.
Snap down. So both hands go under, stretch them out, start to walk towards me. As you start to get past the knee angle, you're going to start to turn your hand and grab as you circle around.
This what?
Just keep circling towards me with your legs, keep circling. Now turn the hand and grab, and as you circle, you're going to start to pull and cradle him into the position. Now your left hand, whenever you're ready, could come into the
here,
hole.
yeah. Or I can go to the other side, I can choose, right?
Anything you want. Also, this hand can come out if he is extremely, guys, athletic, and Bernardo's hand can come out. This is now an underhook, so your hips could come towards me, and you could cut. And you are literally just all over him from this position.
Oh, Heath, and how did you come up with this?
Just getting beat up in the gym.
Got it.
So it's just something we really worked on, guys. We really struggled, I personally, with trying to find new positions constantly. The young game with BJJ fanatics, there's no excuse not to know anything at all,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
For the first several years of my life, I'm like the BJJ fanatics poster boy. This is what Michael Zink always says. My first several years of training were at home off VHS tapes.
Yep.
I didn't get an instructor until way later in my life. And man, there's just so much great stuff you can learn. So we're always inventing and trying to figure things out. And yeah, it's just trial and error.
Man, that's awesome. No, and I love it, like how it matches with kind of like you guys' style as well, because you guys have a very strong standing game and front headlock game, and this like goes quote unquote with that, like
really cool, right? And once again, very low risk, high reward.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I agree. With a lot of variations and a lot of options, can go to the back, can go to the side control, can go to crucifix, can attack front headlock.
So much.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And this is part of the purple belt curriculum of the Daisy Fresh.
This
and
is just strap 1. Some of the
There you
stuff
go.
that's on there. So
there you go. No, that's awesome. Yeah. So guys, it's gonna come out soon at bjjfanatics.com. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And thanks so much.
thanks, Bernardo. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.